the portion called as connecting the dots. This is the second section of our lecture. The first section is some new terms I am introducing to you. Introduction of new terms. And second section of the lecture is connecting the dots. See, when you are exposed to these new things, I tell you that without applying these things in your writing, all the attempts, efforts you are putting will be vaporizing. Doing is very, very important. Knowing is not important. Doing, how to practice all these things, whether it works for me or not, you should cross check, you should check it. How to do that? You should write some tests, get the sheets evaluated by the teacher, sit with the mentor, because every student is novel. I tell you that what works for her will not work for him. You should find out what works well for you. Should find out what suits to you. If you simply copycat the answers which are present in the toppers sheets, you will not become topper. You should try to test yourself. Every individual mind is different. I am giving the same lecture to many people. If I tell you to write all these things in your answers, each one of you will write different answers. So test series. This Monday onwards, we are starting a test series. 12 tests, 108 questions. Each test carries 9 questions. 12 into 9, 108 questions. You will get a proper model answer from the introduction till the conclusion. Practice these 108 questions and try to insert in urban sociology, try to insert this word urban, herbicide, try to insert the term Blaise attitude in urbanization or modernization or egoism. Okay, come to the connecting the dots. Now this is a current affairs. A man from this community called as Dangar community in Maharashtra, he committed suicide. Why? Because he wanted reservation for his community. So suicide is studied by who? Emile Durkheim. Durkheim has studied suicide. So definitely you should know that this is suicide. He writes a book, Suicide, in 1897. Best example for scientific approach to his study of suicide, positivism, is illustrated by Durkheim through his study called as Les Suicide, which was published in 1897. He speaks about 3 major types of suicide. One is the egoistic suicide, second is the anomic suicide, third is the altruistic suicide, and the footnote he writes about fatalistic suicide. So 4 types of suicide. And tell me, this suicide belongs to which category of Durkheim? Altruism, exactly, altruism. Altruistic suicide. See, thinkers is the Brahmastra. Thinkers is the Brahmastra. You should use this frequently. Because the 4th unit of paper 1 is the foundation for sociology, heart and soul for sociology. If you are able to master these 6 thinkers, any question can be answered using these thinkers. Okay. So thinkers, very, very important. It will be helping you to attempt 80% of the questions coming from paper 1. 80% of questions can be tackled using one single unit called as thinkers unit. Not many people are very strong in the thinkers portion. 6 thinkers, 25 classes we are going to commence from Monday onwards, which will help you to master the thinkers.